Hey everybody, welcome back to another video on Vivo Garage. Today we're continuing our series on the Goatski. As I mentioned in our introduction video, we have the headwork that we have got wrapped up. So today's video will be showing all that. One of the main things that happened when why I got this jet ski was it had sticky valves. So we've gone through, as you'll see in the video, valves sticking, they wouldn't close all the way, so obviously that's going to have some issues with the engine running properly, but we've got all that cleared up and it is operating just fine. So yeah, you'll see as we go through, but yeah, just thanks again for tuning in and watching this. I appreciate it. If you can like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff, share this out with your friends, put it on Facebook, do all this stuff. I'm really trying to get this channel going. I have gained a couple more subscribers out of it and some more views, which is fantastic, and I really appreciate it. So cool, yeah, stay tuned. So as you can see, this valve here, you can see right in there. There's no camshafts in this right now, so we don't have anything that would really be pushing these valves down. So a little bit of a concern when we saw this was that, it looked like they were going to be bent valves. I pulled these two out, put them back together, they reseated, cleaned up some of the valve stems on them, and it went back together real nice. So I'm just going to pull them all out. We will get them all cleaned up, and then we'll get them put back together and check to make sure it's all good. But wanted to check the valve seats, make sure that they're good. No issues with that. So yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. So as you can see, I got that one out that was really stuck in there, or stuck. And you can just see the corrosion on it. Yeah, you can see why it really didn't go in there. So we'll get these cleaned up. I got some Scotch-Brite and some cleaner, and we'll put them in our drill press right here and get them cleaned. Get them all pretty. And looking there, yeah, doesn't look too terrible. So yeah, keep plugging along. So as you can see, it put this, I mean, this is just sitting back in here. I haven't put the spring in, but it has complete flexibility to move in and out. As you can tell, I mean, it operates more like a valve should. So we'll get this thing compressed back in, and just because I don't want to mix stuff up or anything, I'm just going to do one at a time. So yeah, enjoy the time lapse on that. So now that we have the valves all seated, cleaned up, and ready to go with that, we're gonna move on to getting the valves shimmed on the top part of the head. So kind of a painstaking process to go through, a lot of back and forth on getting everything seated properly, adjusted for its thickness and all that for the camshafts to work. So yeah, has to be done. Also cleaned up a lot of the I think they're called tappets or hats, whatever you want to call it. We cleaned up some of those. Those were looking kind of bad. So enjoy. And then lastly for this video, we have cleaning up the valve cover on itself. It was painted green with some, well, less than desirable type of paint for it. So get all that paint removed off of there, get it cleaned up, and then we're gonna shoot new color paint on it. But you'll hear more about that in the video segment on it. But all right, so as you can see, valve cover is a little ugly. Previous owner, somebody painted it, so we're gonna get it cleaned up, sandblast it, and yeah, take off all the stuff, and we'll get it cleaned up here. So stay tuned for the sandblast. So last we saw on the valve cover, we did some sandblasting on it, which as you can see, it kind of took some of the gunmetal surface that I was going for off. And within the sandblaster itself, it was kind of hard to maneuver. So the sides all have the old green on there, and I'm just going to take some Scotch-Brite and some wire brush and try and clean up the rest, as well as get inside these spark plug holes here to get it ready. But I think we're just going to finish it off with a engine high temp gunmetal gray to match the block here. It's kind of hard to see. We're getting I had some green dust on here, but to kind of match this, maybe a little lighter, maybe a little darker. And then with the Kawasaki raised lettering, we're going to paint that as well, just to kind of help expose it and make it pop a little bit, make it look cool. So there, and as you can see, we have a completed head. It is done. It is ready. We are complete. Overall, it wasn't too bad. And yeah, as you could see within on the valves and stuff, there's some more cleaning that could have been done. I probably could have replaced some of the valves, but we'll see how it goes through a compression test, which will be one of the next videos coming up. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. We'll have more to come, and hopefully we'll start getting some more regular intervals out there, but totally appreciate you guys, and like always, comment, like, subscribe, share. Let's build this up. We're still on track. Hopefully we can get this thing in the water by May. We're getting towards the end of March here, so I think we're moving along pretty good. We'll be good. So, all right. Again, thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.